city of warm sea and caressing sun, the city of joyfulness, Gelenjik magnetizes people out of the whole country to spend their holidays over there. This famous resort harbored in a very cozy place at the mountain foot of the western part of the mountainous chain Maryinskiy, on the seashore of the Black Sea. The mountain ridgeline of the Grand Caucasus carefully protects the coastline from the cold winds coming from the west and east, but at the same time the cool sea breeze moderates the winter cold and summer heat. The average temperature of January-February makes 4 degrees centigrade. The warm days come already in March and the fruit trees start blooming. The resorts consist of 21 settlements. 7 out of them have a sea access. Gelenjik itself is situated upon the shore of Gelenjik harbor. It looks very similar to the horseshoe, providing an outstanding splendid shape. Today, Gelenjik is a modern, dynamically developing resort, which provides everything for taking overall qualitative rest. Warm sea, pure and healing air, luxurious beaches, very friendly and hospitable people. The so-called visiting card of the resort is the snow-white embankment, which is worth happening to be in the Guinness Book of World Records, considering its beauty and its greatness. Along with it, the abundance of the unique historical monuments brings to the local ambience a miraculous mythical charm. The tourist itineraries will introduce to the guest the unique natural monuments, the Cliff Parus, the valley of the Jane River, famous Biguski waterfalls. The connoisseurs of history will definitely have an interest to see the ancient stone tombs, dolmens, and middle-aged burial mounds. The object chiefly forming the city image is a resort and sanatorium sector. In this field, the modernization issues are treated in a very serious way. More than 140 sanatoriums and resort inns, recreation centers and campsites with parking, as well as the private mini hotels, which provide the holidaymakers with a whole range of vacation services. The biggest recreation complex in Russia is a water park Golden Bay of 12-hectare area, capable to receive 5,000 people at a time. The first line of the extreme entertainment Admiral Wrangler is capable to pass through up to 3,000 people. The colorful visiting event has become an annual carnival organized on the day of the resort season opening. The Russian Festival of Arts, Southern Nights, Azure Mask, All-Russian Festival of Ballroom Dances and many others have become an integral part of life of the citizens and resort visitors. The Gelenjik Bay is named a place where the International Expo Hydro Aviation Salon is held one time in 2 years. The investment climate of Gelenjik is not inferior to the natural one in this respect, and to be more precise, they are closely interconnected. The master plan realization concludes in the development of the 100-kilometer coastal zone, which permits Gelenjik to reach the level of the world-famous resorts. The Black Sea Mountainous Golf Resort is a resort operating all year long. The golf fields are being projected and constructed in compliance with the world standards. The December 2005 was a commencement of construction works in Gelenjik of a big airport with a takeoff distance zone of 3.2 kilometers. This will allow the resort to be more accessible for the number of holidaymakers growing up annually, including some of them coming from foreign countries. The newly baked airport, so to speak, is an example of the partnership between individuals and the governmental entities. The federal budget resources make 168.6 million euro. The private investment is 48 million euro. The installation should already come into exploitation in the year 2007. After the reconstruction, the airport Gelenjik will be granted a status of the international passenger airport of the 4th category. The planning enhancement of the resort occupancy is impossible without developing the objects of the entertainment and recreation industry, able to satisfy the most exquisite tastes. The international sport complex Maryinskiy will completely satisfy these demands. It is planned to place more than 12 recreational, sporting and entertainment facilities on the territory of the complex. On the territory of 16-hectare area, not less ambitious project is under construction. A group of apartment hotels, Stivilon. The housing 12-story buildings, terrace houses, VIP mansions and hotels will be equipped with a modern infrastructure. The yacht club, concert hall, obligatory spacious parking area and a helipad will be also located on this territory. In August 2004 started the realization of the project Safari Park. There has been already constructed a cableway and opened an animal park. The construction cost of the second part of the cableway is $3.5 million. The project recoupment is 5 years. The development cost of the first part of the mountain skiing route is $4.5 million. The term of recoupment is 6 years. The resort city Gelenjik invites all investors for partnership and development of the unique resort territory.